Hey traders, just want to take a second to show you how to install the FibMatrix on your MetaTrader 4 platform. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your FibMatrix member site. When you log in, it should look something like this. And go to download software. Alright, it's going to take you to a page here. Okay, once you get to the download page, there is an install video. You will see two download options. And now if you're just FibMatrix Grids only, you won't see the VTA portion, you'll only see Grids. But if you're VTA and Grids, you're going to have these two options. You see here that this one is for the full version download. Here is if you've never installed this on this version of MT4. So if you have a brand new MT4 platform, you've never put FibMatrix on before, use this one. If you're just updating your version because maybe you had 2.12 and now you're ready to put 2.13 on, then you want to download the update. Okay, but just if you're in doubt, just do the full one. It's not a big deal. Alright, so go ahead and get that. We'll click it. Alright, what shows up here will show in folder. There it is. Extract it. When you extract it, this window should pop up and I'll say extract. So here's the folder. Okay, once you've unzipped it, here it is. Now we can just take this guy and, well, we don't need to move it to the desktop. We can just run it right from there, okay? So just double click it. But I assure you it is absolutely safe, so just say more info and run anyway. And then you will also get a splash screen here. You know you're on the right track. Okay, so once you have this screen, just click next. Oh, there's a MetaTrader program running, but I'm going to close it, close the program, and then click OK to continue. Click next. Alright, this is a reminder to watch the installation video. Click next. And we'll read the agreement here, understand the agreement, accept the agreement, click next. We're going to install it on our MetaTrader 4 platform. If you are somewhat advanced with MetaTrader 4, you may have it installed in a different folder. You may click this button and browse for the folder that your MetaTrader platform installation is in and find it that way if you so choose. Click next. Actually, that's already checked, so we'll click next. And click next. And then we are done. Click next. Now we can run this application right from here. Boom. And finish. Okay, it's asking for the password. Okay, so we got 10,000 in the account. Now that we've already installed the software, we should be able to just open a chart. Let's open, say, euro dollar. Okay, now this is where we start. Now, to be honest, we don't need this or that. Okay, we can just work from our window here. Now, the first thing we can do is set up our trader's log. So let's go to template, our FibMatrix log. Boom. Now, with the log, what you're going to want to do is put your initial balance in here. So right click, click indicators list, choose FibMatrix trader log, inputs, and then put your opening balance, just in case it's 10,000. Everything else will work on the trader's log as long as you put that opening balance in there, and then click OK and close. Alright, now got no growth. This is the trader's log. Now let's open up another one. Euro. Now let's do our newsreader. Our templates. Everything's in the templates, guys. Alright, FibMatrix News. Boom. Now you can set up these however you like. You can put them one on top of each other. You know, you'll see once you start trading what you need for visual. You can also maybe increase the resolution on your screen to give you more visibility. Okay, now you've got your newsreader and your FibMatrix trade log ready to go. Now let's start setting up your grids. So let's go ahead and get up euro. And let's just pull up as many as we're going to use. So we'll use euro, we'll use pound dollar, we'll use dollar yen. Now I'll show you how to set these three up, and then you'll know how to set them all up. Okay, now every currency pair you open needs a chart and a grid. Let's just do two for now. We'll do euro dollar and pound dollar, and I'll show you. Alright, so we've done that. Now for every pair, for euro dollar, you need a chart and a grid. You need both. So in this case, we've already got the chart. Now I'm going to bring open a second euro dollar. What we're going to do is change this template to FibMatrix VTA and grids. Boom. Now make this as big as you want. See, it says enter our email and password. So we're going to have to enter our email and password. We right click. Now we have to do this twice because there's actually an expert advisor on this chart and there's an indicator, and they both require email and password. So let's do the indicators list first. Okay, we'll go to grids. Alright, inputs. This is where you enter your email that you signed up with. Oops, that's the password section. So this has got to go in email. Let me just paste it. Now for your password, I didn't tell you guys at the beginning, but you really can only have case sensitive letters and numbers. So for example, if I put an exclamation point or some sort of % sign in there and I hit OK, you're going to get an error. Okay, it won't say bad email, it'll say like error -200. There it is. So if you put an email, if you put a password that has a special character in there, you'll get this error. If you get this error, it means you need to change your password in the member profile area. So just come over to here, go to your member profile up top. Okay, and then change your password here and hit update to something without special characters. Alright, once you do that, then just come back here, go to your indicators list, and we'll put in our correct password. You may see something, you may not. We still have to do the indicator list, the expert advisors tab, properties, and in here, you need to do the same thing, email and password. Alright, so you're in. Now you can save this, your settings file, just set it as my settings or whatever you want. So now it's set as my settings. I hit OK. Now if you know anything about MT4, then you know that things work on templates, right? When you're looking at a template, we want to save this template. So to save this template, we right click, right? We go to templates, we save it. Now the default came as FibMatrix VTA Grids. Let's save it as something else. Let's save it as, just for now, we'll save it as my, whatever, just because you want to just have it something different. We have your email and password saved in and everything. So we'll save it. But there's something else you can do now. We can also save it as our default template also. So here it is. You can type it in or just double click it and we'll say yes. Now before, if you noticed when we opened up a chart, it came up like this. This was what was our default template, but now this is. So now to open our cable grid, all we need to do is open cable. Boom. There it is. It's ready to go. Because the template was saved. Now as default, whenever you open a currency pair, it's going to have the default template. Now, say you want to open you're going to have these stretched out a little more. I'm just working with a cramped space right now. But say you want to open now dollar yen. Okay. Now you need a chart and a grid. So you open dollar yen. Boom. It's going to come up like a grid. But since it doesn't have a chart, it's going to look funny. Alright, so what you need to do now is open a second one of dollar yen, because you need two. Alright, now you got two. Now right click, go to your template, and you need the FibMatrix chart now. Boom. Now once you have that, you can make your chart the size you want it. And now you have a dollar yen set up as well. When you first start, you may get your growth target reached. There is tutorials on how to use the buttons, but just really quick, I can show you that if you hit levels, that resets your levels. So I hit them. Alright, it happens to be after trading hours now, so now we get this message, but once trading hours begins again, it will start taking trades again. Okay, so also you have a zoom button, which every time you click it, it will zoom. It will go about 6 or so times, and then it'll recycle. It does wait for a tick. So if you're in a slow part of the market, you may have click and then wait, but you can actually hit it like 3 times in a row, like 3 quick times, and then when it ticks again, it'll register 3 zooms at once. There it is. Okay, so it actually cycled through the zooms. So see, there's more of a zoom. There's more of a zoom. boom, and then it resets to the, so it's a cycle of zoom there. Okay, so that's quickly how to install it. You're all set to go. If you go to your Experts tab now, remember your template is saved as default. So if I just right click and just refresh my template and say template, we're just going to load it, but it's right here too. You can either click load or they come right here, just hit default. You should see something here in the Experts tab. You should see it say active. Okay. You should also get the breakout bot as active if you have a VTA subscription. If you're a lifer and you have a lifetime membership, you'll also see TrendBot is active and Snapback is active. And then soon to come, you'll have even more that will be active. Okay, so that's it for this video. This is Sam Shakespeare signing out.